Welcome back, my little lightning bugs, to another story time with Shawna. And today we're going to be reading and learning about the healing days. I know a lot of kiddos who have experienced trauma and complex trauma, and this is one of the books that I love reading to them when we discuss thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in regards to those scary situations that they probably have been through. All right, so who's going to help us today? Susan Farber Strauss, and illustrated by Maria Bogade. So, grab your parent, a stuffy, a snack, and a drink, and sit back and relax as we read The Healing Days. Healing Days, a guide for kids who have experienced trauma, by Susan Farber Strauss, illustrated by Maria Bogade. If you want to stop and read that, you can. Just pause the video. Something bad happened to me. I did not want anyone to know. I was scared. I was sad. I was angry. I was embarrassed. I was hurt and confused. I tried to forget. I tried to sleep and not wake up. I tried to think it wasn't me it happened to. I tried to turn off the pictures in my head. I tried to numb the feelings and quiet the noises I heard. I even tried to stop the hurt by hurting myself and hurting others. Everything reminded me. Sometimes I felt like the bad thing was happening all over again. Sometimes I got very nervous and jumpy. Sometimes I didn't even want to go to places or do things that reminded me of the bad thing. My dreams scared me. The dark scared me. I had trouble sleeping and my tummy hurt. I wanted to hold on to Auntie tight and never let go. I cried a lot and did other things I hadn't done since I was a baby. My teacher said I wasn't focusing, I wasn't working, I was distracted, and I wasn't playing nicely. I was getting into trouble, but I didn't care about school or anything else. My friend says I wasn't fun. My friend said I was acting weird. My friends didn't know my secret. I felt like I couldn't tell anyone about it. I felt so lonely. I thought I was bad. I thought everyone was looking at me and thinking, bad kid. I thought no one liked me anymore. I didn't know what to do. But my auntie knew. She took me to see a therapist. Auntie explained that a therapist is a nice person who understands all about kids. I drew some pictures for my therapist. I played with her and her toys. I talked and even answered some hard questions. My therapist listened very carefully. We talked about the thing that happened to me. She said it happens to other kids too. She said that they were good kids like me. It wasn't their fault, but they felt the same things I felt, and they were hurt too. My therapist reminded me of some things I had forgotten. Like most people are good and won't hurt kids. Like I'm a brave kid because I told. Sometimes secrets need to be told. That my friends will still like me if I treat them nicely, like I want them to treat me. That my dog will still like me if I treat him with love. That children are not responsible for how adults act. That things will get better after a while. My therapist taught me that when people and animals are hurt, scared, or stressed, their bodies react. They prepare for danger, and that's a good thing, some of the time. Here's what animals do when they get scared and are in danger. Fight, run away, or take flight. Stay away or freeze. My therapist said that fight, flight, or freeze explains why something bad or scary happens, our muscles get tense, as if our bodies were getting ready to fight. Our heart races and our breathing speeds up, as if we're going to run away. Or our bodies can't move and our brains black out our thoughts and feelings as if we're frozen. My therapist told me that after a bad thing happens, it's natural for our bodies and our minds to keep acting like the danger is still there, even when it's not. But that's not always helpful. You can get tired trying to watch out for danger and not have the energy to have fun or learn in school. Like when I felt too tired to play with my friends and just wanted to sleep. You can begin thinking that everyone, even your friends, are out to hurt you, and really they're not. Like when my best friend bumped into me in line, and I pushed him back. You can get worried that everyone is staring at you, when really that's not true either. Like when I dropped my juice box, and I heard some kids laugh. I felt so ashamed that I ran into the bathroom and cried. So, my therapist helped me find ways to feel better and safer. Now I have a safety plan if I ever think I'm in danger. My safety plan. Talked to these trusted people. Auntie and Granny. Call this phone number. Auntie, 555-0100. I also have a feel-good plan that helps keep my feelings under control. My feel-good plan: exercise, practice deep breathing, relax my muscles, do fun activities that I enjoy like yoga, drawing, or listening to happy music, create a calming bedtime routine, get together with friends. I exercise by riding my bike, playing sports, taking a walk, or walking the dog. I try to do something every day. I practice deep breathing as soon as I start to feel nervous or afraid. First, I take a long, deep breath through my nose, feeling my tummy rise as I breathe in. I like to pretend I'm smelling a delicious chocolate birthday cake. Then I hold the breath for a second or two. Then I slowly breathe out through my mouth, just like I'm blowing out the birthday candles in one long, short breath. I can repeat this as often as I need to until my body starts to feel more relaxed. Muscle relaxing felt silly at first, but I practiced it anyway. First, I tighten the muscles in my feet, curling my toes. I count to 10, and then relax those muscles. Next, I tighten the muscles in my lower legs, count to 10, and relax. I keep doing this with all the muscles in my body, saving my eyes and nose for last, until my whole body feels relaxed. It helps me fall asleep at night. I even tried it at school before a test, and guess what? It helped me think. I go with Auntie to yoga. In yoga, we learn different stretches and how to control our breath. I got to be really good at standing on my head, better than Auntie. I made a list of things to do every day and every night before bed. Instead of watching TV or a movie, which could be scary, I gather my favorite stuffed animals into bed, read a story, get a good night hug, get tucked in, have my nightlight turned on, and get wished sweet dreams. It helps me sleep. I worked at treating people nicely and respecting their feelings, and I remembered how much fun it is to have friends. My therapist told me that I've been a good kid all along, but it took me a while to believe her. Now I know she's right. She also told me it sometimes takes a while, but I can be a happy kid again, a happy, good kid. I'm beginning to think she's right about that too. The end. If you want to read about the author and the illustrator, go ahead and pause the video. You can do that. And then if you want to read the back of the book, same thing. Healing Days. Thanks again, you guys, for sitting there and listening to my story. Join us again for another story time with Shawna. And shine on, my little lightning bugs. Lead with light.